Hello, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. So this is just a video of what I'm doing with my 3D printing hobby right now. It's just to give you a little bit of an update on what have I been doing. So obviously we just came back from a vacation, and I just started printing again. And this one right here that you see is a thumbs up that I'm trying to print right now. That I started printing yesterday. I believe I started printing this around 1:30 yesterday, and now you see it still has um, 11 hours and 15 minutes to go. So this is like a almost like a day and a half project. I didn't realize that it's gonna be this big. I mean, I know that it's gonna take a long time, but even with just measuring the size of this, in Tinkercad on my software, the 3D application that I'm using, it didn't seem like it was gonna be this big. But this thing is humongous. It's huge. So this is one I might as well finish now. I mean, that filament right there was almost full yesterday when I loaded it. Now it's like less than half. Definitely less than half. So, oh yeah, that thing is big. So just for an example, my hand is not big either, but I mean, if you look at the size of my hand right next to it, I mean, come on, this thing is huge. So, anyways, what I was trying to do is come up with a design for a something like, a holder. Whether it be like, a pen holder, pencil holder, and stuff like that, or a toothbrush for the bathroom. I thought it'd be a great idea to use something like this. But I didn't. Yeah, but this thing's way too big. So this could also probably be like a planter or something like that. But yeah, like I said, this still it's still only 68% done. So it's not even three-quarters of the way. And yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be this gigantic size. But hey, if it finished with no problem, I'll be happy. I probably won't do it again. I'll probably make something smaller. Maybe I mean, even not in half, maybe three-quarters of this size would be good. But yeah, look how big that thumb is. That thing is huge. But anyways, so this is what I've been doing with my 3D printer, and I'm gonna show you some more stuff that I printed before. I don't know, maybe I think I'm just trying to find out what could sell, because yeah, like I said, besides a hobby, I'm thinking of making this like a side hustle, extra income. But I'm just trying to find a design that you know that 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 I know that's gonna sell, or most likely people will buy. And I'm still in the process of that, so I keep on printing a different kind of stuff. So, but I'm gonna show you some of the things that I've done already. All right, folks. So here's the rest of the stuff that I've already created on my 3D printer. But just a heads up, don't hate. We're not making, we're not gonna make this political. This is not about politics. I know you're gonna see some figures there that some people might not like, but hey, I mean it's just you know samples that I printed. So no politics, please. Anyways, so yeah, so this is you know who that is. If you don't, then you don't. Anyways, this is one of our. This is our Philippine national hero, and also that same Philippine national hero. So as you can see, it came out pretty good. And this is actually, I created all of these figures. This is our dog. Yeah, that's Bella right there. She's right here. And that's Bessie. She passed away a couple of years ago. They're sisters. So I think it came out pretty good. And, you know, another figure, and keychain. Thumbs up. Same thumbs up that I'm printing right now, only 1,000 times smaller, or maybe 500 times smaller. That's the keychain, but it's the same, it's the same thumbs up that I'm printing right now. So, but that, yeah. So, also this one, I also printed that. That's the first one of the first things that I printed when I got the printer. That's actually a lamp. Yep, it's pretty neat. So yeah, so the software that I'm using to create these figures, you know, these are actually just from pictures, and it created what do you call that? I can't even remember. But anyways, these are just pictures that turn into a 3D model, sculpture. But yeah, I found the software. It's free. It's called CSM.ai or IA, something like that. That's the website. So you get to use it for free so many times. So all these figures right here that created a sculpture out of a picture, which is pretty awesome, was free. It's a free program. So, but not bad at all. I'll show you some more that I've done before. I don't know if I've created a video of some of the stuff that I did before, but I'm gonna show it to you again. So, but that's some of the samples that I created so far, and I created a bunch of keychains also, but I don't. I gave it to my granddaughter, all of them. So I don't have a sample here right now, but yeah, it's pretty neat. So these are all just pictures, like 2D pictures, and made a sculpture out of it. But of course, I added, some of the stuff, like the base and stuff like that. I just added those. I created those. So pretty neat. Yeah, and here's some more of the stuff that I already created. These are the ones that I've created, a while ago. I don't know if I've shown this before in the video, but these are coasters, for like, drink coasters. Yep, and so are these. These are also, holders, cup holders, drink holders. Different design, different style. American flag. This Filipino flag right here, and this is the American flag. Just different color, same style but different color, and different type of rack. It's different rack right here. So yeah, so these are the ones that I'm planning to maybe maybe up for sale. Nothing expensive to start off. Anyways, start with these things. And then I got some bird houses that I created. I don't know if I'm gonna sell these. I don't know if it's really sellable. But yeah, so it's like a church birdhouse and stuff. Right there. Now there's an odd looking one. This is actually like a planter on the top. So it's got the hole for the water to, drain. It's also a birdhouse. This is not a tobacco pipe or anything. I know it looks like a tobacco pipe or some pipe, but that is actually a put food, bird food in there so that it'll attract the bird and maybe somehow you know get in and use this as a birdhouse. This and actually has a planter on top, and that's what this is. Here's another birdhouse, something simple. This one of the first that I made. Simple design, and same thing. It's got a planter on the top, but it's much bigger than the other one. So this deeper and bigger. So, but yep. So far, those are my creations right there. And this is that program that I'm using. One of the programs that I'm using, Tinkercad. It's very I've shown this before, but yeah, here are the models that I created. That's the one that's printing right now. That's actually gigantic, and that's the keychain. That's the monument that I created. Um, got more. Yeah, so everything, those are the dogs. So yeah, this is where I finalized, all these 3D models that I'm working on, because it's easier to use. Tinkercad is very easy to use. So this one of that model. And the other product that I'm using is called, let me see, this one right here. This where you actually upload the picture. The pictures, a 2D picture, a regular picture, JPEG, and turn it into a 3D. Right there. These are the pictures that I got from, the internet. Some I got from the internet. The dogs, that's my own. I took that picture. But some of these pictures I got from the internet and created a 3D model out of them. So after you render it here in 3D, so these are, so if you, for an example, this one right here, see, after you upload the picture and then convert it into a sculpture, it's pretty cool. And so was this one right here. Yeah, so that's just from a picture. So I think maybe, but I think I maximized my free, my free use of it. So I think I'm gonna have to start maybe paying. I think it's $20 a month, the subscription. I mean, the back sometimes is not always perfect, because they're only getting the front of the person, or the picture. They don't get any information about the back, so they just add it. So like an AI would just add, and guess what it's supposed to look like on the back of it, and just put it together. But it's still pretty good. I mean, it's wow, it's still amazing. But yeah, so between this, even the dogs. I mean, these dogs. When I took this picture, it had like see. I mean, it looks pretty plain right now, but once you add, color to it and stuff like that, and these dogs were sitting on the bed with blankets, underneath, all over it, and it still came out pretty good. Well, you can see like this, one of the leg is right here. It's like way out of location, and looks like the body's cut off because just like I said, the dog was sitting on a blanket, So, but you just have to be creative and add something in it. But that's the best picture I can find of these two dogs together. Uh, you know, before Bessie sadly passed away. But anyways, it's still wow. I mean, I'm still amazed every time I look at these conversion. But yeah, so that's what I use. It's called 3d.csm.ai, and like I said, you get just sign up, and then you get to upload some pictures and convert it into a sculpture to make yourself a nice, statue or something. And then you can finish it up, like I said, with Tinkercad. Here's the one that's printing right now. That big thumbs up. Yeah. Yeah, and then I just finish it over here. Like if I click on this and click on Tinker this, you can actually do some more editing on it. This one definitely I'm gonna edit because yeah, this is way too big. It's like I'm probably gonna do like try half of it. Yeah. But anyways, that's the update on my 3D printing adventure, and I'm gonna put some more updates on it as I go along, and maybe I'm gonna start opening up maybe I don't know, Etsy, or I mean I already have an eBay account, so I don't know. We'll see. Once I decide what to sell and stuff, then I'll update my channel. All right. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good day.